Number 8 on the agenda is the resolution regarding the health insurance benefits for incoming town Cicero judges. The main discussion for this is that with a change of Judge Putzer is retiring and leaving a position that is going to be open, followed with a new judge, that due to the fact that part-time, which judges are considered, that the insurance benefits are not part of the benefits of the town. Therefore, we are making the recommendation that as of this day forward, with new judges coming on board, that there will be no benefits provided. Is this correct?
Yes. This is something the board considered last year in an effort for cost savings, not provide health insurance benefits for the town judges. However, as the law dictates, you can't change a judge's compensation during the course of his or her term. So it would be appropriate time, given the fact that Judge Putzer's retiring as of December of this year, last day of this year anyway. So it would be appropriate time to, whoever the new justice would no longer be entitled to that benefit, and that position would be considered to be part-time. However, Tony, the current sitting judge would not lose the compensation, even if it's in the form of a credit or a lump sum payment. That cannot be modified.
That's right. Yes.
So he is receiving health benefits?
No.
The other judge is not?
Correct.
He receives a one-time, once-a-year lump sum payment, I believe $1,000 for not accepting health insurance benefits.
And that's part of his compensation, so we can't change that.
Correct. I'll read it. Whereas due to the economic circumstances and budget concerns, the town has determined it is not necessary in the best interest of the town to provide health insurance benefits to justices, as they are considered part-time employees and will be considered part-time employees as of December 31st of this year. And whereas the town board cannot change the compensation of the town judge during the course of his term, it will become effective at the end of this year for the vacancy which is being created. I'll make a motion that provided that the position of town judge remains part-time, any incoming town judges who are will be considered part-time employees and not entitled to receive health insurance benefits from the town.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano?
Yes.
Mr. Corral?
Yes.
Ms. Boyke?
Yes. Okay, item number 9 is the Youth Board Parks and Rec purchase and approval.
Yes, I'd like to ask the board for approval for the basketball instruction individuals, John Haas and Gary Demikowski. I've changed the amount from your memo to an amount not to exceed $3,200 each. Julie was out today, so I wasn't able to get the exact amount. I know that we've registered at least 20 more participants for that program in the last couple of days, and I wasn't able to get the new amount. So the amount would be not to exceed $3,200, and it's per fees from the participants for the program.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano?
Yes.
Mr. Corral?
Yes.
Ms. Boyke?
Yes.
Thank you.
The next thing on the agenda is number 10 is the approval for people to assist during the plowing season of the highway department. And we have received a list. It was advertised, and we have multiple applicants. All those that you can see on your list for the applicant are new. Plus, I understand that we have another at least 20 applicants that are available if, in fact, we do deplete this list. And at that time, I guess I would like to have Chris speak to that as well.
Do you want me to run down the list, or do you?
No, it's not
No.
necessary. We do have a list in front of us.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just ask that these people are approved for the upcoming snow season?
I'll make a motion to adopt.
Second.
That's the 8th limit.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano? Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Ms. Boyke?
Yes.
I do have to make a comment, however. When this board was new last winter, we did talk about establishing an anti-nepotism policy. And one of the reasons for that was obvious, that there were a lot of people with the same name, relatives working for each other. We got the anti-nepotism policy from our legal department in March, and that policy has languished. I am disappointed, that we haven't addressed this policy, and I hope that sometime in the future we will. I think that in the interest of good government, transparency, that this organization adopts an anti-nepotism policy. It's just good business to do that. It's good government to do that.
If the board wishes, I don't know what your anti-nepotism means. Is it going to be all my employees and their wives and sons and daughters, or is it just mine? If it's just mine, you can remove both my brother and my wife at this time. I have no problem with it. My wife was fired 3 years ago by my foreman, so I really don't care. I don't want to play any political games here. You want to remove those two people, Fred Woznicka and Pam Woznicka, from the list? That's fine.
It's not
That's
just your
that.
family.
I would like to comment on that. There was a request to have a discussion and proceed with the anti-nepotism policy, and I'm prepared to do that. But I do recall, Jessica, you did send an email asking to have that removed from this agenda, which...
Only because you said that we had a very busy agenda, and I did not realize that we were going to be considering the wing people tonight. Had I known all of that, I would have made the suggestion. I did ask that it be put back on the agenda, and it was not.
I guess I never received that last email. But it certainly will be addressed, and it will be on the next agenda for the next meeting. We will address it.
I would like to comment though, if I did see the ad in the paper and it was a pretty good size ad, so it's hard to miss. But I didn't get time to sign up, Chris, so I apologize.
I got your number.
I know you do, thank you.
Then you wouldn't fire me.
Too many gunfights.
I think, Chris, I think we're going forward with the rest of your
Okay.
purchase approvals.
Yep, the next item will be the milling, paving, and crew equipment for the last two roads we're doing at this time. For Lanco paving for $35,000. This will wrap up the last two roads.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Ms. Boyke?
Yes.
The next item will be, I have 4 trees in the town that are posing a threat to the roadways. Sam's Native American Tree Service for $2,925.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Mr. Jennings?
Yes.
Ms. Zambrano?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Ms. Boyke?
That's it, thank you.
Yes.